Hello everyone, welcome back to CH's YouTube channel. And although this video is usual, not the usual thing I make and upload in this channel, I want to tell you a little story about how I upgraded the RAM of my laptop, which allows me to edit videos, this little bit easier nowadays. As you can see, I am opening a package. That package was actually, I not only changed the RAM, but I also changed the screen, the LCD screen, because the LCD was broken when I got into some sort of accident. That's why I gotta change the LCD also. And you see guys, I actually ordered a RAM. I'll just continue with RAM, okay? So I continued. That is me showing you the screen, and that was the RAM. You see, the RAM is pretty long. So that was a long DIMM. I'm supposed to get a SODIMM for my laptop. The long DIMM is usually for PC, like PC that have separate monitor, and then there is this motherboard and all of those things. I think the kind of laptop that use long DIMM is only the flagship one, which has more thicker body, and this is a pretty, like, back in the time when I buy it, 2020 was standard spec. So if you want to do office things and maybe just listening to music, watching YouTube, to an extent it suffice. But if you want to do more heavy things like editing, making music, DJing, graphic design, just forget it. 4 GB was not enough. Was not enough, and won't be enough in the future. That's why at this time I decided to, let's also upgrade the RAM and not just change the LCD. It's been too much of a pain. It takes me so many days just to configure something. Sometimes also inhibit with my workflow. So the question is, does it still inhibit my workflow nowadays? Yes, but not as bad as it was. And I have experience of using another even more low spec laptop. This one is HDD 1TB, and the one I used to have is not even 100 GB. So the package that comes with the laptop is for you to use OneDrive, like the Dropbox thing that comes with this Windows 10. Now this one of mine is Windows 11. So for the first time there, I tried to again. Now I'm opening the back of the laptop, it seems, and I'm showing you the old screen. Oh, that's done. Oh yeah, the part from this one that I haven't tell you is, so because the long DIMM thing doesn't fit, I just only ended up opening the back and that's it. That's also my own fault, like this time. But I will try again to get a matching 8 GB RAM, but none of them fits. So it took me many times trying until I say to myself, okay, you know what? That's it. I'm not exchanging this RAM with the other one. It takes so many days with the shipping and stuff. Because if I buy it offline, it's most likely also the same kind of things. And the availability is even worse than in the online market. But that didn't work, so I just gonna move on from that. And then now you can see I'm trying to patch up the screen actually. That is the delicate part of changing a laptop screen. As I saw from the tutorial, you gotta make sure that you don't damage this connector that connects from the motherboard to the LCD, because if you damage that, it doesn't matter if you have a functioning LCD screen with no cracks. The thing that is shown to you, your screen would also look crooked. So you gotta be careful with that. And in the description I would put the, what is it called, the tutorial where I saw how I am supposed to change my LCD screen and also change my RAM. That's me being like so happy, like finally I have a proper screen again. And yes guys, having a proper screen and more RAM does make my school life and editing life and so on more easier. So back in the day, if I open like 5 tabs with one of them being YouTube and then the other one I'm opening like, you know, Microsoft Word, and then I open something, I need to search for the information that so I can make this little school assignment, and then somehow I still forgot to close the video editor. Now that's disaster. Sometimes letting it just be with itself for 1 or 2 hours work, then it goes back again, it becomes responsive again. But that's 1 to 2 hours, okay? And sometimes it doesn't work, so I just turn it off forcefully, which is bad, which is exactly the reason why my old laptop got broken, you know. And then, yeah, thankfully it works. Although sometimes when you try to turn it on again after forcefully turning it off, it still freezes. You know, it still freezes. You can log in easily, but inside the system, in the main system, is like ice. You know, like the temperature of Siberia during winter. Oh no! So I have to go through the same thing again. And I can't even open Task Manager and no shortcuts work, you know. Even the Windows plus R shortcut won't show, so it's totally useless. I could wait. And not only that, when it's updating sometimes also, I used to find that after I update my system, my laptop just stops working like how it is. And I thought it's only about the Windows 11 system not being that good, but the thing about Windows is, back then in Windows 10 you can turn off the updates. Now you can turn it off forever, maximum like 5 weeks, which is the source of my problems. But I just uninstall things that I don't think I need. And then this is like my final attempt on changing RAM. So that is like the last RAM I bought and exchanged. Like this is the exchanged one, then I put it back, I give it back to the seller. And now I ended up using the RAM from my old laptop, which is just as old. Like no new ones are compatible. So that's the story guys, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video, bye!